Hi everyone, and welcome to Ultimate Exercise Ball Class, filmed on location here at Core Maximus. If you're in the North Bay area, please make sure to check them out. We greatly appreciate their space. Okay, today is for my soccer athletes / football athletes, depending on where you're watching this. And can you do this if you're not one of those athletes? Absolutely, we welcome. Okay, ball, mat, wall. If you would like weights for a single leg squat, you most certainly can. I'm opting out today, entirely up to you and where you're at. We have 6 moves, 1 minute each. And if you have not done the warm-up, please do the warm-up, come back and join us. My intermediate advanced athletes, you'll repeat the workout 2 to 3 times. Let's do this. Okay, so we're going to come over to the wall. I'm going to scooch my mat out of the way, safety first. Ball into the wall, back into the ball. So I've got my back pushed into the ball, small part of my back, pushing the ball into the wall. I'm going to bring one foot kind of to my midline, and I'm going to cross that other foot over so it looks like the number 4. From here, I'm going to sit. Shoulders, hips, nice straight line. I'm going to push through my heel to drive myself straight back up. If I need to be at the wall for balance or support, absolutely we can be near a wall. Okay, as we keep going here. Sometimes tendency when doing these without the ball is to let our stabilizing hip shoot out to the side. The ball really helps us keep good form and force us to go straight down and straight back up, because then the ball will shoot off to the side, we'll lose our balance. So absolutely a benefit here. It's also going to force your core to really fire and stabilize to keep that ball nice and still. We're going to stick out our chest, we're going to keep our eyes up, we're going to keep our shoulders down away from our ears, and we're going to switch legs. Amazing. That was my stronger side, so let's see how this goes. All right, opposite foot comes into midline slightly. We're going to cross one foot over, shoulders back, chest out, eyes up, and we sit. Okay, here we go. Eyes up. I mean, 1, it helps us with balance. 2, in the middle of a football game, you want to know where your opponents are, and you want to know where your teammates are. Eyes up, right? Another thing on this, from a range of motion perspective, how low we are sitting. 1, it's going to depend on the strength of our stabilizing leg, our planted foot. 2, it's going to depend on the flexibility range of motion on that foot that's up and across our hip. So we might be limited, we're getting really good stretch on this one hip here, and that might limit us on how low we sit. So very mindful of that. Form is always number 1 priority, right? This is about getting us stronger, not creating injuries. Last one. Whew, so good. Oof. And I did not bat on my weaker leg. Scooching my mat out of my way a little bit yet again. Next move is about hip flexors and driving through our legs. Ball's going to be at the wall, and we're going to push the ball into the wall. My advanced, you can have the ball away from the wall just slightly, so that if we need balance and support, we're going back at the wall. Elbows are on the ball. I've got a nice little triangle. My hands are nice and relaxed. I'm coming into plank. Here's move 3. Push away from the floor. I'm going to drive my knee towards the ball and make contact. Ready, set, drive the ball. Okay, so it's a knee drive with contact, which is forcing that ball to bounce, which is forcing that ball to move, forcing upper body to stabilize, forcing core to stabilize, and we got a little power going here. Okay, so when I drive my knee in, I'm staying strong through hips, I'm staying strong through core, I have no pressure in my low back, my upper body is pushing into the ball, my shoulder blades are glued into my rib cage, my fingers nice and relaxed. I'll demo a few away from the wall, we're almost there, so slightly away, connect, and connect. Amazing. Rest. So good. Okay. Number 3, let's get our mat out. Sorry, number 4, if you're using the mat for this, we really only need it for the last one, but if we're using it, you're gonna start all the way at the back of the mat. We're coming back into hamstrings and glutes. We're gonna roll ourselves out, and we're going to let our upper body relax on this now. So head and shoulders are going to come in contact with the ball. Elbows into the ball, hands under hips. Feet hip width apart. We are going to start my stopwatch, and then we're going to straighten our one leg out. We're going to fight for a 3-second hold. We're going to control that down, and we're going to switch sides. Again here, just like our figure 4 squat, we'll have one side that's easier than the other. We're going to have one side that causes us to weeble wobble a little bit more. If this is too much, couple options. Drop your hips slightly. That'll make this easier. When we're up with our hips, or any position with your hips, when we lift that leg, we really are fighting to keep our hips level. We don't want our one hip to drop or kick out to the side. Almost there. If that's too much, we're just gonna come up onto the toe. We're gonna fight for single leg balance with heel off. Awesome, slow walk back for me. That was great, guys. Okay, next one. If you want to have the ball at the wall for this, you most certainly can. This one I'm going to opt out. Okay, we just worked back side. We're coming back to front side. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Low lunge. Knee in line with heel, shoulders over hips, back heel off the ground. We're going to grab this ball. We're going to track it with our eyes, which means we're going to follow it with our eyes. We're going to lift it up in front of us. We're going to lift it up towards the ceiling. Maybe we lean back. We get a nice good stretch on that back hip. We keep that front knee bent. We follow it all the way back down to the floor. Hands come onto the ball. Knee lifts straight up. As I stabilize, I drive back into plank, and I switch. Opposite foot forward. If you're on the mat, make sure you're all on the mat. Other side, back heel off the ground. I'm gonna grab this ball. I'm staring at it with my eyes. Visual cue makes it, affects our balance. So when we move with the ball, it's gonna make your core fire a little bit more. It's gonna make balance a little bit trickier. Hands on the ball, this is where you could push it into the wall. We lift that front knee straight up, getting glutes to fire, control back, come back into that front foot. We're going for 2 on each side. I know it's over a minute, but I'm the boss. Okay, ready? Here we go, number 3. Don't forget to breathe. As we come up, only hinge back if it feels good on your back and your neck and your shoulders. Really good stretch on that front hip. We're fighting for balance. We're fighting for core stability. Hands are coming onto the ball. Knee drives straight up. We control the back. Last one here. Okay, sink into that front foot for me. Knee in line with that heel. Let's track the ball. Eyes. Follow that ball all the way up, all the way back. Nice, good stretch. Back heel off the ground. Remember to breathe. All the way back in. We still have our plank. Knee drives up. Knee goes back. Solid plank. Shoulders away from ears. Okay, one move left. Lay all the way down on your mat for me with feet on top of the ball. We're going back to our back side. This one's key for knees. Preventing injury. Okay, arms down by side, palms up, shoulders away from ears. We are going to lift one foot just slightly off the ball. We're going to hinge our hips up, shoulders, hips, foot, nice straight line. We're going to roll that ball in towards us with a knee bend, control back to straight line, control those hips down to the floor, switch sides. Okay, so it's a single leg lift, curl, straighten, down. This opposite leg can hover slightly off the ball. It can point straight towards the ceiling, wherever works for you. Head and shoulders are trying to stay nice and relaxed. Remember, I want palms up. Maybe try not to scrunch our toes. And if single leg curl for hamstrings is too much, we'll put both feet on the ball. We'll lift here with double leg, curl double leg, straighten and down. We've got time for one more. Remember to breathe. and rest there. Okay, team, let's just rock that ball in and out, loosen up those hamstrings, loosen up our low back. That was amazing, that was incredible, so super proud of you. Make sure you do the cool down. There's 3 to choose from, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.